Good evening, everybody. I was having a really tough time figuring out which subject I wanted to have my devotional on tonight, and I felt like it was kind of giving me an opportunity I had yesterday with Ansley. So yesterday I had a very good lesson in anger, and that weighed heavy on my heart after the situation. After work yesterday, I decided it would be fun to take Ansley moose hunting after work, and I spotted a cow earlier in the day on post. I made sure that the area was open, and then I checked in. The area, however, was close to a pretty busy area that I should have thought about and might have been Badger Gate. And as soon as I got Ansley ready, grabbed all my stuff, and grabbed my bow, I had been reported as a person on post brandishing a weapon. So the first people to contact us were very understanding, but the following 8 MPs in the NCO were not. So to sum up the situation, myself and the other NCO had an argument for a few minutes over who was right, what was allowed, and that type of thing. After the situation ended and I was driving away, I felt more than angry. I felt honestly ashamed. I felt ashamed that I let the interaction take the turns that it did and the words that I let go during the interaction. My thoughts followed after wondering how I handled that as a Christian. In the New Testament, Ephesians chapter 4, verse 31, commands us, let all bitterness and wrath and anger and clamor and slander be put away. From you, along with all malice, we are reminded in Proverbs chapter 19, verse 11, that good sense makes one slow to anger, and it is his glory to overlook an offense. I wish I would have done my job as a Christian and showed him love and grace, but I got mad. Proverbs chapter 10, verse 12 says that hatred stirs up strife, but love covers all offenses. Something that I failed to do was show a loving attitude when being met with confrontation. I didn't hate this man, though. I hated how I was being talked to and treated when I had done nothing wrong. After all, Matthew chapter 5, verses 38 and 40 read, you have heard it was said, eye for eye and tooth for tooth. But I say to you, do not show opposition against an evil person. But whoever slaps you on your right cheek, turn the other toward him also. And if anyone wants to sue you and take your tunic, also give him your cloak. Even though I initially did no wrong, I did as soon as I failed to bridle my tongue and match his tone when we interacted. I failed to also think of how this man's day had been. Maybe he had his own struggles or another burden that I would have never known. Showing the grace and love of God may have had an impact on him, and we have all been in situations where we have let anger get the best of us in either action or words. I wish I would have remembered this verse from James chapter 1, verses 19 and 20. Know this, my beloved brothers, let every person be quick to hear, slow to speak, slow to anger, for the anger of man does not produce the righteousness of God. I would like us all for the rest of the week to think about how we respond to anger, and if anyone has a need for the church, please come forward as we stand and sing.